Right. From this video, we are going to discuss the 2021 A-level paper regarding the government intervention to the market. So let's start to discuss. (2021 A-level). Right. In this question, they have asked regarding the excess supply purchase. Excess supply purchase. So actually, when you are doing a question regarding excess supply purchase, you have to be extra careful because in that scenario, if they are asking to compute about the deadweight loss or social welfare loss, so you guys are getting two different values. Excess supply purchase ගානක deadweight loss එකයි social welfare loss එකයි values දෙකක් එන්නේ. ඒ නිසා මේ හරිම පරිස්සමෙන් තමයි මේ වගේ ගානක් බලන්න ඕනේ. හරි, අපි එහෙනම් බලමු question එක. So look at the question. Suppose the government has offered onion farmers a price support of 100 rupees per kilogram and the excess supply is purchased by the government at the support price. Market demand and supply equations are given below. So QD equals 240 minus 2P, QS equals minus 210 plus 3P. So that is the question they are giving. So actually lamai, when you are doing a question regarding this, it is better to draw a sketch, right? It is better to draw a sketch. So now let's draw a small sketch of this one. So this is price, this is zero, this is quantity, and this is your supply curve, this is your demand curve, market equilibrium. Okay, so they are saying that 100 rupees of minimum price is offered by the government. So normally minimum prices are offered above the equilibrium price. So you guys can put this 100 as the minimum price. Minimum price, right? You guys can impose this one as minimum price. Now, as the part A, they are asking to compute price support program cost. So government cost you have to compute. So this is excess supply purchase. So here what's the thing government is going to do? Government is going to purchase the excess supply. Government is going to purchase the excess supply. So now let's compute that one properly. Now lamai, at the 100 rupees you have to find out what is the demand quantity, and at the 100 rupees you have to find out what is the supply quantity, right? What is the supply quantity? So let's find out properly. Now let's find out at the 100 rupees what is the demand quantity. 240 minus 2P, instead of P you have to apply 100. Then 100 rupees වලදී demand කරන quantity එකනේ බලන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට demand equation එකේ P වලට 100 apply කරන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට demand quantity demand එක එනවා 100 වලදී. So 240 minus 200, so your quantity demand is 40, right? Your quantity demand is 40. Now let's compute the quantity supply also. Minus 210 plus 3P. So instead of P you have to apply 100. 100 වලදී කරන quantity supply කනේ අහන්නේ. Then you are getting 90. Then you are getting 90. Now what's the thing you have to find out? So now find out the excess supply. Quantity supply minus quantity demand. The quantity supply එක 90 නේ. Quantity demand එක 40 නේ. එන excess supply එක කීයද? Excess supply එක 50. නේද? Excess supply එක 50. Then මේකනේ government එක purchase කරන්නේ. Government is going to purchase this quantity. වැඩිපුර තියනවා කීයද? දැන් quantity demand is how much? 40. Quantity supply is how much? 90. වැඩිපුර 50ක් ඉතුරු වෙලා 50 ඉතුරු වෙලා. Now government is going to purchase this one. So now you are going to compute the cost of the government. So how to compute? 50 quantity is purchased by the government at 100 rupees per each. So you guys can take the cost of the government as 5,000 rupees. You guys can take the cost of the government as 5,000 rupees. So this is the answer for the part A. This is the answer for the part A. Right? Okay. Now let's see the part B. So what's the part B? What is the amount of consumer surplus and producer surplus after the price support? Right. There consumer surplus, producer surplus hoyanna ඕනේ නම් after the price support. So you have to take these figures actually. This figure, that means what? Minimum supply price. Right? Minimum supply price, and you have to take the maximum demand price. Maximum demand price, these two figures you have to get. So now let's find out minimum supply price. Minimum supply price, let's take QSC equals minus 210 plus 3P. Then what is mean by minimum supply price? Minimum supply price කියන්නේ quantity එක 0 වලදී supply කරන price එක. මෙන්න මේක නෙමෙයි. මෙන්න මේක. හරිද? At the quantity 0, what is the supply price? එහෙනම් at the quantity 0, what is the supply price? Minus 210 going to this side as plus 210 equals 3P, both sides divided from 3. So you are getting a figure of 70. මෙතනට 70ක් එනවා. 70 එනවා. Right? Now find out the maximum demand price, everyone. Now find out the maximum demand price, everyone. Maximum demand price එක ගන්න හැමෝම. So how to find out the maximum demand price? So that is taken like this. QD equals 240 minus 2P. Quantity එක 0 වලදී තියෙන demand price එක. Quantity එක 0 වලදී තියෙන demand price එක. 240 minus 2P. Minus 2P going to this side as plus 2P equals 240. Both sides divided from 2. So your maximum demand price is 120. එහෙනම් මේ උඩ තියෙන කෑල්ල කීයද? 120. 120. Okay, that is 120. Now lamai, you can find out the producer surplus and consumer surplus after the excess supply purchase. Producer surplus and consumer surplus you can get now. Okay, now let's find out those. Then after purchasing the excess supply, what is the actual price received by the producer? 100 received by the producer. And minimum expected price of the producer? 70. Minimum expected 70, actually receiving 100. Actually receiving 100. And what is the quantity supplied by the producer now? What is the quantity supplied? After purchasing the excess supply, what is the actual quantity going to supply by the producer? Now producer is supplying this entire 90 because producer බය වෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැනේ. දැන් now 90ක් supply කරලා customer ගන්නේ 40ක් වුණාට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මොකද වැඩිපුර ඉතුරු වෙන ගාන government එක ගන්නවානේ. එහෙනම් producer will supply 90. එහෙනම් this particular triangle, this entire triangle is taken as the producer surplus after the excess supply purchase. So that's triangle area you have to take half multiplied by base here to here, that is 90, multiplied by height 70 to 100, that is 30. ₹1,350. 1,350 rupees, you are getting the answer. Now let's go to compute the consumer surplus. Consumers maximum demand price 120. After excess supply purchase, consumer will pay 100 rupees actually. Then government එක minimum price එක දැම්මහම consumer ඇත්තටම ගෙවන්නේ 100ක්. But consumer will buy only 40. එහෙනම් 120 ගෙවන්න ready, ඇත්තට ගෙවන්නේ 100. කීයක් ගන්නවද? 40. 40 වෙනකම් මෙහෙම පාට කර එන්න. This small triangle is taken as the consumer surplus. half multiplied by base, here to here 40, multiplied by height 100 to 120, 20. So your answer is 400. Your answer is 400. So that is the answer for the part B. Now let's see part C. Calculate the dead weight loss. Right. Now you have to be extra careful. Now you have to be extra careful. දැන් මේක ලොකු theory part එකක් හරිද? ඔයාලට අපේ YouTube channel එකේ තියෙනවා වෙනමම area එකක් තියෙනවා මේක මේ ඉගෙන ගන්න. වෙනමම video එකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? ඒ නිසා ඒක ඔයාලා බලන්න ඒකේ full theory discussion එක යනවා. Right? ඔයාලා බලන්නකො මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක්. දැන් ඔයාලගේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම shape එකක් තියෙනවනේ මෙතන මේ M අකුරක් වගේ shape එකක්. මෙන්න මෙහෙම shape එකක් තියෙනවා. So this particular shape is known as, this entire shape, that is the social welfare loss. In the excess supply purchase, social welfare loss value and dead weight loss value are different. So this is the social welfare loss. And this particular triangle is known as the dead weight loss. Dead weight loss. This particular triangle is known as the dead weight loss. Did you understand? Right. Now, your dead weight loss is this particular triangle. So this is the dead weight loss. මේ M අකුර තියනවානේ මේ මුළු M අකුරම මම මේ පාට කරන්නම් මේ මුළු M අකුරම තියනවානේ. මේක තමයි social welfare loss එක. But your dead weight loss part is this one. Now you have to take the area of this one under the excess supply purchase. Okay. Now let's compute the dead weight loss in here, that is the part C. Now you have to be extra careful. So හොඳට බලාගෙන ඉන්න මේ වගේ තැන්වල. දැන් මේ ඔයාලට දැන් අපේ මේ video series එකේ අනිත් videos එක බලද්දි මේ video එක පොඩ්ඩක් දිග වෙනවා. මොකද මේ questions හරිම වැදගත්. හරිද? හොඳට බලන්නකෝ මේක. So this is the dead weight loss area. Let's see. We are going to find out the area of this triangle. Right? Okay. Now you have to take the base here to here. Right? We don't know the equilibrium quantity. So please find out the equilibrium quantity now. Right? මම පොඩක් වෙන page එකක් අරගෙන compute කරන්න. Right? Compute කරන්න. So let's find out. QD equals QS. 240 minus 2P is the QD. QS minus 210 plus 3P. Right? Minus 210 coming to this side. Minus 2P coming to this side. Plus 2P. So this is 5P. 450. So this is the equilibrium price. This is the equilibrium price. Okay. Now find out the equilibrium quantity. So equilibrium price need to be applied to demand or supply equation. So I am applying to the demand equation. P value එකට 90 දා. 240 minus 180. So your equilibrium quantity is 60. Equilibrium price 90, equilibrium quantity 60. 90, this is 60. Okay, 90, that is 60. Now your base here 60, 90, 30, 30. So half multiplied by base. Okay, 30 multiplied by height. Right? Height means this part you have to take. Right? එහෙනම් මෙතන 100 no, here 100. Okay, here 100, but you don't have the value in here. That means what? At the 90 quantity, what is the demand price? Right? So let's find out that one. Demand price එකනේ හොයන්න ඕනේ. At the 90 quantity, what is the demand price? Okay, QD equals 240 minus 2P. At the 90 quantity, what is the demand price? So you have to find out the P value. 2P equals 240 minus 90. 150 equals 2P. Both sides divided from 2. So your p value is 75 now. Your p value is 75 now. එහෙනම් මෙතන 75. 75. So let's take the height now. This is 75, this is 100. එහෙනම් මෙතනයි කීයද? area එක 25 නේද? එහෙනම් 25. Okay. Now take out the dead weight loss. Now take out the dead weight loss. Now take out the dead weight loss. That is 375 rupees. 375 rupees. That is the dead weight loss figure. Right. මේ වගේ questions ටිකක් වැඩිපුර practice කරන්න අර ලේසි ප්‍රශ්න වගේ නෙමෙයි ටිකක් වෙලා යනවනේ හදන්නනේ because of that. Okay. දැන් අපිට පේනවා මේ question එකට ලකුණු දීලා තිනවා 12 marks. 12 marks they have granted. ඒ නිසා පොඩ්ඩක් මහන්සි වෙලා කරා නම් හරි.